Hey guys, it's one of those days again. I'm gonna hit you with a negging video. One of the ones where I talk some doo-doo about perfumes, and this time I want to share my most hatest fragrances of all time. Like, these are the ones that I personally truly despise. They are like painful to me to smell. They're truly horrible to my nose and offensive and absolutely heinous. So this is just my personal taste. Of course, we're going to do the little disclaimer, guys. Please don't get offended. If you guys love these, this is not a personal attack on you in any way. I'm sure I'm going to mention some fragrances that some of you guys love. I know a few of these, even some of my close friends really love, and they wear them and it smells better on them than they do on me. I'll say that much. Some of these fragrances, they don't smell good on me, or there's something in them that really truly bothers me. Anyway, they actually trigger like a physical repulsive reaction in me, and it's nothing that I can do about it. And I'm sorry if you like them. I'm sure they smell good on you. Please don't get upset. We all have different tastes in perfumes. I've gone from hate to love on a lot of perfumes. I've absolutely hated certain fragrances, then I fell in love with them later, and vice versa. I've really loved certain fragrances and then absolutely ended up hating them later. These ones, however, have been consistent hates for me from the get-go. So anyway, if that sounds interesting to you guys, then keep on watching. And if you're new here, my name is Yana. This is The Scented. We talk all things fragrance. If you're interested in fragrances and that is a passion of yours, make sure that you hit that red button with the word subscribe on it. Hit the little bell as well. Stay tuned for any new videos coming up. We'll do the fun fragrance things together. That is my spiel. Here we go. These ones I don't have bottles of, thank God. So I'm just gonna put pictures on the screen, except I do have one, but I'm not even gonna bother pulling it out. Okay, we're gonna start with Santal 33. I hate it. I don't like it. It smells like straight up dill to me. This one is not as repulsive as some other ones I'm going to mention. This one it just smells like dill. I smell it and I want to eat potatoes with dill. It doesn't smell like a fragrance. It doesn't smell like something that I want to have on my body. It's never going to be in my collection. I'm never going to purchase this fragrance. I'm never going to wear it, and I just can't appreciate the scent. I think there's something in sandalwood that to my nose comes out smelling like dill, and I smell it in a lot of fragrances. I think that's like how some people smell cilantro and it smells like soap to them, or it tastes like soap to them. I think cilantro is delightful. A lot of people really hate it. For me, sandalwood and dill are like a thing. So I really hate Santal 33 for that reason. The other one I know is a favorite of some of yours, and it is Atelier Cologne Cafe Tuberosa. I cannot with this fragrance. I had sprayed it on myself, and I didn't even spray that much. I only sprayed a couple of sprays. It opened up with a really beautiful floral facet and a really nice coffee. It did something in the beginning that I really liked, but it went rogue completely on my skin. It became a very sticky, sweet, white, heady white floral, and the coffee was overwhelming. It was like also very sweet, dense, very headache inducing, like physically revolting to me. So that one I absolutely cannot do. I really wanted to love it because on paper, like, the notes look like something I would really enjoy, but on my skin, it goes completely rogue. So that is a no-go for me. I actually really hate that. Well, I hate the way that it develops on my skin. Then we have Tom Ford's Black Orchid. And this one, I know a lot of you guys are on board with me on this one. Black Orchid. Black Orchid is what my headaches smell like. It is a headache in a bottle. It is a mishmash. It is a mess. There's something in that scent. There's actually a lot of Tom Ford scents really don't do it for me. This is one. There's another one on this list that's coming up that is a no-go. Just, that's the best way I can put it. Black Orchid is headache in a bottle, and I will never wear that fragrance. I've tried several times. It's painful. Like, it's painful to my head. So that's a no-go. The other Tom Ford that I cannot do. I have tried so many times. I really love the name. I really want to love it. Tom Ford Noir de Noir. I can't do it. I think it's that truffle smell. That truffle smell I find like also quite repulsive in a fragrance. truffle itself is a very overpowering flavor. Like in dishes, they only use it in such small amounts. Like I don't want to eat truffle by the spoonful. It's just like, it's too much. The fragrance smells like too much truffle. The chocolatey rose thing that's going on doesn't work for me. I can't wear it. That one as well is like basically a headache in a bottle. So I just can't get on board with it. I've tried so many times. I've worn it at least 6 times and I've put myself through agony and I just can't do it. That one's not for me. But I do now love the Tom Ford Noir Pour Femme. Initially, I didn't like it, but now I do like it. So at least that's a win. Okay, next up is a little bit of a throwback fragrance, and it is Calvin Klein Obsession. At least the current formulation. The current formulation is the only one that I've tried, and it has a certain bitterness to it. I've worn it on the skin. I had a little bottle. I ended up just reselling it. It had a bitterness that just wouldn't go away, and it had a greenness as well that was very, very unpleasant. And what I was looking for in the scent was like, I was hoping it would be like a warm cinnamon type of soft, spicy fragrance. But it didn't do that for me at all. I don't know if the older formulations do, because I've heard really good things about the scent and I really wanted to love it, but it just was very bitter and very green, and it was offensive on my skin, and it's not something that I would ever want to experience again. So yeah, Calvin Klein Obsession is a hard no. Then we have Mugler's Womanity. Actually, I do have a bottle of this, but I just bought it to have it for the collection and whatever. This scent, it was actually one of the worst blind buys of all time. I thought I would like it. I love Mugler. I really, really, really wanted to love this scent. I love salty fragrances. I love fig, and based on the notes, I thought I would really love this scent. I really love the brand, and what happens is it smells like a metallic fishiness, like fish blood, and it grosses me out. It grosses me right out. What it makes me think of is like when I was a kid, and my dad would go fishing, and then he would come home, and then he would do this gross thing where he would like gut the fishes in the sink, and it would stink up the house, and it was absolutely repulsive. And like, that is what Womanity smells like to me. So super gross, like no, not a good time, not a good time. So unfortunately, Womanity's a no-go. The next one is Elizabeth Arden Red Door. This one is a very, very strong, almost soapy rose. It's quite obnoxious. It's quite heavy and very overpowering. It's like too sweet. It has honey in there, and it's a strong, like powdery floral scent. This one, I really tried to like it because it was actually gifted to me by a friend a very long time ago, but I couldn't get on board with the scent. It was too old school. It was too powerful. It does leave a massive trail, by the way. This scent is like one of the most powerhouse fragrances I've ever smelled. Leaves a huge trail. It's a massive projector. I really tried to like it because it was gifted to me. But if I'm being honest, like, it was hate at first sniff. It was terrible. Like, I could not. And that girl ended up being a garbage friend anyway, so I don't even feel bad. Another one that you guys already know that I hate, because I've mentioned it several times, so I'll just touch on it very briefly, is Mancera's Instant Crush. I think I recently bashed it as well. It really smells like a chemical disaster. I can't smell the good stuff that some of you guys are smelling. It smells very, very harsh, very synthetic. There is something almost reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge, but not really. I wouldn't call it a dupe. I don't know what's going on there, but it is a disaster. It is a chemical disaster, and it's painful. So that one is really, really, really bad for me. Next one is Jean Paul Gaultier Scandale. This one smells like sticky, sweet honey syrup. Like, it smells sticky. It smells like I have something on me that I need to wash off. Like, why would I want to smell like something that I feel like needs to come off me? It just, like, it smells messy. Like, to me, it smells like having to clean up a mess. A sticky, sweet, syrupy mess. Like, goopy and gunky and gross. So that one, I just can't. Sometimes with honey, I can't. Honey fragrances are not usually a love for me, especially when they're so heavy, sticky, sweet. And on the honey note, lastly, Kilian Back to Black. I really can't get on board with that scent. I don't hate it. It's not repulsive. It's not repulsive like some of these, but I really, really can't wear it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy anything about it. It's powdery, but it's very sticky sweet at the same time. Very overwhelming, and unfortunately, like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I wore through a sample. I didn't like it. So yeah, that's that. Oh, and I am forgetting one. Is Paco Rabanne 1 Million, which is very sweet and just straight up trash. But you guys already knew how I felt about that one, and I really, really don't like it. And that's it. That is it. Those are all of the fragrances that I absolutely hate. So I hope you guys found this fun. This video is just for fun. If you guys like these fragrances, again, wear them, enjoy them. Who am I to really tell you? I'm not telling you guys what to wear. I'm just telling you guys what I personally hate. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys absolutely hate. I would love to know which fragrances are like repulsive to you. It's always fun. It's like a little bit of fragrance gossip, and we all get to talk a little doo-doo, and why not? Why not? We can have a little fragrance doo-doo talking little tea party over here. So that's it. Let me know what you guys hate. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you hated it and are super offended. That's okay. And subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.